If you're searching for a meaningful spiritual experience, look no further than St. Anthony's Parish in Allston, Massachusetts. Join us at 43 Holton Street in between Soldiers Field Road and the Mass Pike. Immerse yourself in the complete St. Anthony's Parish encounter through our 10 o'clock a.m. chanted Mass. Whether you're a Catholic seeking a parish to call home or someone looking for spiritual guidance, our welcoming community is here for you. Visit our website at www.stanthonyalston.org for more information. St. Anthony's Parish, where faith finds a home. Welcome to the voice of St. Anthony Parish from Allston, Massachusetts, right here on WROL 950 AM 100.3 FM. And you can also hear us at CatholicAudiomedia.com. That's CatholicAudiomedia.com. Well, you know, when I worked as a public affairs producer in public radio, I learned something really important, and that is I could do a program on, we'll say, nuclear proliferation, if I want to, you know, a big subject like that. And I'd have some reaction. But if I do a program on whether or not they should put a traffic light on the corner of Main Street and First Avenue, everyone would react to that. Why? Because their daily life was affected by that, or it may not be affected by nuclear proliferation. Well, we got one of those types of programs this week. We're going to look at something that affects the lives of everyone. Cemeteries, a particular one, in fact, St. Francis Parish in South Weymouth, Massachusetts, part of our listening area on the radio, and the effort to build up the cemetery that's run by St. Francis Parish. And we have with us today the coordinator of that effort, Jan Gildea. I want to let you know that they're going to do a fundraiser in Rockland at the Doubletree Hotel on May 18th. And we're going to give you information on how to contact Jan Gildea. I can give some of it right now. Her email address is justxright@aol.com, justxright@aol.com. If you want to email her about information in regards to the fundraiser for St. Francis Cemetery at the Doubletree Hotel in Rockland, Massachusetts, 6 o'clock on Saturday night. But in the meantime, we're going to switch over to Jan Gildea, and she's going to tell us all about herself all week, all about herself and all about this effort to restore the cemetery at the central part of Weymouth, the middle area of Weymouth, St. Francis Cemetery in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Jan Gildea, and I'm from Weymouth, a lifelong resident of Weymouth, Massachusetts, and I also have a business in Weymouth for the past almost 30 years. It's called Just Right Child Care. We have children there that are infants all the way up to school-age children. And some other hats I wear. I help Archbishop Williams High School with their summer programming, and I'm a robotics coach there. I also have run after-school programs for St. Francis Xavier in Weymouth. And I have, I'm on a multitude of committees related to children and families and any kind of advocacy work for children. And but the hat that I wear today to talk about is my role as coordinator for the St. Francis Xavier Cemetery Revitalization Project, which is also located in Weymouth.
Yes, it's, for anyone who doesn't know, it's located really in the central, probably right in the center of Weymouth, maybe, well, it's right across from the flower shop that's there in Weymouth, down the street from Walmart in one corner and Shaw's on the other. So it's right there in the center of Weymouth, and there are a lot of Weymouth residents that are buried there, and so their families are connected to it, including my own. And I'm assuming relatives of yours.
Yeah, and my own as well. Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so there are many, many, many Weymouth residents buried there, but the cemetery is, open. It's not just for the parishes in Weymouth. It's open to anybody and everybody. So there's a very old section of the cemetery, like that dates way back hundreds of years, and then there's a newer section kind of on the side where like the flower shop and BJ's and all of that is. But so there's kind of an old and a new section, but it's all connected in the middle. So.
Right. And has it always been, well, maybe I should ask this question first. Is it run by St. Francis Xavier Parish, or is it run by the Archdiocese of Boston?
Well, technically, St. Francis Xavier Parish is given the, how would I say it, they're responsible for making it all happen. And it is something that they are responsible in their budget for. And over the years, it's kind of gone back and forth. It's primarily been through the parish, but at one point, the Archdiocese did take over for a little while, but really now it's back with St. Francis. So they really take charge of what happens there.
And is this cemetery as old as the parish?
I believe so. Maybe, yes. Yes, it's literally, there's some stones there if you take a walk through that are, from the 1800s, 1900, very early on. It's, and then, like I said, the newer section is, in most recent years, filling up on that side.
Sure.
So it's a big cemetery. It takes up that whole corner from for people familiar with the area, from across from Shaw's all the way around till almost to BJ's on the other side. So it's deceiving from the outside, but it goes very deep in. So there's a lot of like walkways and roadways, and it's a large undertaking to take care of, to be perfectly honest. That's why this committee was kind of put together. Basically, I had family there and friends there and frequented there, and you could see over the years it just, because of lack of funding and lack of ability, and it was kind of getting a little less love than it needed. So we established a cemetery committee, and then that kind of turned into this St. Francis Revitalization Project, and that's kind of how we got the ball rolling with that.
Well, it's fascinating. I noticed the sign, and the reason is because I was going to visit my parents' grave. Strangely enough, I like to connect with my hometown every so often. And when I need to get a bunch of water, which I refill, I go to Shaw's just because why not,
Yeah.
So I go from Alston all the way down to Shaw's. And then I go check in on my parents and my parents' grave. And I saw the sign, first time I'd seen it. And others have spoken to me over the years because I work for the Archdiocese as well. And they're saying, gee, the cemetery isn't looking good. Can you connect with someone to see what was going on? And they did say there was a project. This is, I think, before you guys came together. There were plans. This was during the pandemic. There were plans to get something going.
Right.
But now I see that, as you said, you put together a committee came together, and now you're working on getting what needs to be done there. Right.
And I've been doing, so I've been, given the task as coordinator, which I joyfully, accept and kind of pursued. And since last September, we've been actively doing fundraisers, a variety of things, anywhere from selling apple pies to running bus trips to we have an upcoming spring dinner and silent auction, and anything we can do to kind of hit different niches of people that may have an interest. So they're doing something fun, but they're also giving to the cause. So it's been, different things almost every 6 to 8 weeks. I've been doing some different things. That sign that you discussed is up at the cemetery. Initially, when I put that up last fall, was because we began a program called the Respect and Reflect Engraved Brick Program, where people could purchase bricks and they'd be engraved to their liking, and we're in the process of cleaning out an area where we're going to have a beautiful walkway with those bricks and some benches and beautiful landscaping, so people can come and sit and reflect and when they're visiting their loved ones there. And so that sign went up, and it's been I wish they had done it early, because I've had so many wonderful conversations with folks like yourself that have their family there, or even if they didn't, to just want to kind of be involved. So it's been positive. So far, we've replaced, there was kind of a chain link fence that needed much repair. We took that down and replaced it with a beautiful black metal fencing. We replaced staircases, added a couple of staircases, put in some safety railings for when people are trying to walk there. So we're kind of just plugging away at some beautification and making a nice, respectful area once again for the people that are buried there and those that visit them.
And we're going to talk more with Gildea all week. And remember, that fundraiser is Saturday night, Doubletree Hotel in Rockland, Massachusetts. Contact Jan, justxright at AOL.com or 781-929-8106. We'll see you tomorrow. I want to call your attention to Catholic TV, which offers great faith-filled, family-friendly programming 24 hours a day. You can find your cable channel at www.getcatholictv.com, and you can watch online on the free apps or check out the YouTube channel. Daily Mass, Rosaries, the Divine Mercy Chaplet, and the Our Lady of Perpetual Help Novena are all available online and on demand. Check out catholictv.com. If you're searching for a meaningful spiritual experience, look no further than St. Anthony's Parish in Allston, Massachusetts. Join us at 43 Holton Street in between Soldiers Field Road and the Mass Pike. Immerse yourself in the complete St. Anthony's Parish encounter through our 10 o'clock a.m. chanted Mass. Whether you're a Catholic seeking a parish to call home or someone looking for spiritual guidance, our welcoming community is here for you. Visit our website at www.stanthonyalston.org for more information. St. Anthony's Parish, where faith finds a home.